Okay, so this is take 2. So this is a pendulum activation to support you with feeling or releasing the feelings of anxiety and stress and overwhelm that can come with Black Friday weekend and all the marketing and the bombardment of stuff that we are being given over social media, TV, and on our emails. And so for some of you, you'll be able to choose to switch off, which is fabulous. But for some of us, it's very much kind of, we get overwhelmed with this this type of event, I suppose. And some of it will be because you're connected in with the collective consciousness, and some of it is, you know, just personal overwhelm. So I wanted to create this pendulum activation in order for you to just kind of release yourself from some of those energies, so that you're not, you know, you're not, if you're deciding to make any decisions this weekend about making purchases, that you're not doing it from a FOMO, fear of missing out kind of energy and place. And it's made from more of a aligned perspective. So it's a soul yes, rather than a, oh my God, I have to have it because it might run out, or I don't really need it, but I feel like I should have it. All of that type of energy is not great. So I wanted to create this to support you, just to kind of go through the weekend with a sense of peace, a sense of calmness, kind of a little bit like a swan that's just gliding through the weekend. And that anything that you choose to invest in that is an absolute, you know, it's amazing value, you're doing it from a place of clarity and good discernment, and you know that it's, you know, it's a definitely a soul yes, and it's going to really support your experience. I usually do Black Friday weekend offers. I've decided not to do them this time, and I was a real kind of, oh my gosh, should I? And I decided, actually, no, I'm not going to. And it felt uncomfortable for me to not do that, but I thought, no, this is a good thing for me not to do it. And actually, why not show up and do a pendulum activation instead? That just helps support everybody. So if you want to release, if you want to receive this healing, then I just need you to say yes, either to yourself, or you can say yes in the comments. And then I know that you have actively taken part in wanting to receive this healing. For those that don't know me, you may be kind of new to my page. I'm Marina the Soul Alchemist, and I support my clients with clearing non-beneficial energies, blocks and restrictions, things that really hold them back. And I do that working in the Akashic Record. So I'm an Akashic Record channel healer, pendulum dowser in healer, and I'm also a tarot reader. And I really support my clients connecting with their soul identity, but also releasing those blocks and restrictions that are holding them back from moving forward in their life and business. So that's kind of what I do. So if you're happy to receive the healing, happy to go to a place of sense of calmness and peace, then what I'd like you to do is just sit back, enjoy this 7-step pendulum activation, and just take lots of deep breaths. And what you might find is that through some of the activations that you will breathe deeper, and there will be a sense of release and let go. Now, if you don't do any of that, that's absolutely fine. It doesn't mean that it's not working. It's just you will respond to this energy healing in the most aligned way possible, and your guides and your higher self will integrate and continue the healing for the next 24 hours throughout your soul blueprint. So what I suggest is always drink lots of water, because that helps kind of take that healing through also. So if you're ready to receive the healing, then my pendulum will be spinning anti-clockwise to begin with, because it is releasing energies that we don't need. So what we're going to firstly do is connect to the collective consciousness and the anxiety and the overwhelm and fear, the FOMO and the stress that is being created collectively. What we're doing is we're connecting in with that, connecting whatever any connections that you have with that, or any influences that are coming from that, and we're just releasing that. So releasing those connections, releasing the interference or the influence from the collective consciousness that is holding the energy of anxiety, overwhelm, created by, specifically by the Black Friday weekend. and we're releasing those. So anything that we release, I'm going to release back to divine source, and I'm asking for divine source to recycle that, to transform, transmute it, and use that energy elsewhere. So everything gets recycled as well. So the pendulum will spin, and it'll keep spinning until that's been released. For anybody that is watching this replay, it's going to be activating. And the longer that it spins, the more deeper it's going. And as I say, this is being released from all aspects of your light being and your light body. Okay, so we're now going to neutralize any fear of missing out, so any FOMO impulses created by the Black Friday weekend. So it might be that most of the time you're quite level-headed, can make decisions quite clearly and know, you know, what's aligned, what isn't. But then with these events where there's this kind of hysteria kind of energy that's around us, and that's being kind of supported and fed by social media and, you know, all the other channels around us, that it can really trigger that fear of missing out impulse. So we're neutralizing that so that, you know, we continue to just be blasé, or we could continue to remain level-headed. So again, we're just releasing that from all timelines, lifetimes, universes, dimensions, all conscious levels throughout the whole body system, or all conscious levels. So again, that will just continue to spin until it's released for every person here. Okay, so release all personal overwhelm. So we're now moving to ourselves, not the collective, of anxiety, stress, fear, and anything that's not for our highest good, that's related to the Black Friday weekend, where we're just releasing all personal overwhelm, anxiety, and stress. And again, that will be through all aspects of your being, all dimensions of time, throughout all space and beyond. And so what you might find is that, you know, these impulses or these stresses may not even relate to purchases or anything like that, but there could be a trauma response that is being, you know, something else is being triggered by this sense of overwhelm. So we're just really releasing all personal overwhelm. So whether it's related to the Black Friday or weekend or not, but it's being triggered by this behavior, by this activity. And again, that's going to continue to release until it's cleared for everybody. So continue to just take some deep breaths here. Just feeling the energy of this particular spin from this pendulum and the light that has been given off by this pendulum. And these pendulums, this is my Grand Akashic pendulum, and these are supplied by Eric Hunter, Pendulum Alchemy. So do check out his website, because he's got an amazing range of really powerful pendulums. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to actually install some new commands. So we're going to activate feelings of calmness and peace. In particular, anything related with the Black Friday marketing that we come across. So anything that drops into our email, anything we see on the TV, on the website, radio, social media. Every time that we clock something, rather than to have this subconscious, you know, that kind of energy, oh God, something else, or, you know, something else that's come into my inbox. Instead, what we're doing is we're asking for a sense of calmness and peace to be activated instead. So it's working in reverse. So we're going to become more and more calm, more and more peaceful. The more marketing and Black Friday stuff that we see over this weekend, we're just going to get into the real beautiful zone of tranquility and calmness, kind of a real serene energy. That's what we're activating here. So we're going to activate this again on all of our conscious levels throughout our whole body system, throughout the auric field, throughout our cells, throughout the Akashic records, installing it into there as well. And you might want to take a deep breath just through this particular pendulum command. It's almost like you're connecting in with that sense of feeling calm and peaceful. So you're bringing an emotion or the actual action to it, which helps to amplify it even further. Okay, so we're now going to enhance for ourselves clear decision making on all purchases made this weekend. So again, we're not coming from a place of fear. We're coming from a real kind of clear place, have a real sense of discernment around whatever it is that we want to purchase. We know that it's going to be in an alignment. It's going to be an aligned investment, and it will enhance our experience in the right way or the aligned way. So we're enhancing clear decision making on all purchases made over Black Friday weekend. Okay, so we're now going to elevate all purchases made on the Black Friday weekend to our soul's alignment. So this is very much about knowing that whatever we choose to invest and spend our money on is going to be an absolute soul yes, and not coming as again from a place of fear. So we're elevating all of the purchases that we do make, if we choose to make them, to our soul's alignment. And again, just activate that throughout all of our being, all dimensions of space and time and beyond. So we're now going to just replace, and this is our last command, all feelings of disappointments. And this could be past disappointments where we've bought something out of fear, and then it's like, what have we bought that for? What was a waste of money? That was a waste of time, whatever it might have been. So we're replacing all feelings of disappointment with a sense of inner knowing and trust that whatever we choose to invest in will be, again, absolutely an aligned purchase, a soul yes. So replacing all feelings of disappointment with a sense of inner knowing and trust that whatever we do this weekend will be soul aligned. So just activating that. And when we have that inner trust and faith, that inner knowing, we have that confidence and that self-belief that we don't need to make a purchase from FOMO, and that we're doing it from a place of empowerment and desire. Okay, so that is the pendulum activation for today. I'm hoping that you're feeling quite calm and quite peaceful now. And as I say, any other marketing that you now see, it will bring just that sense of peace and calm, inner knowing, trust, and allowing you to see the actual gems of the purchases. If you wanted to make a purchase this weekend, what is absolutely gold for you and what is going to enhance your experience to the maximum degree possible. It allows you to cherry pick and see those opportunities really, really easily. And the rest will just fall away. And, you know, you're not being you're not being persuaded or kind of influenced by the collective consciousness. So it can all just melt away. Okay, so let me know how you get on with that. Let me know how you're feeling after that short activation. And of course, if you want to reach out and do anything actually specifically with me, then I am available. Okay, love and blessings, and I'll speak to you very soon. Have a great Black Friday weekend. Speak to you soon. Bye.